My dear students of class 10th, today topic is that is related with the circulation of blood, circulation of essential and required organic inorganic substances, and required WBC, required lymphocytes, required essential materials. My dear students, there is a question in your mind that how these required materials get transferred from the blood vessels to lymphocytes, lymphatic vessels, and from the lymphatic vessels to the blood vessels, or from the blood vessels to the different tissues, or from the lymphatic vessels to different tissue, or from the different tissues to these vessels, either blood vessels or lymphatic vessels. My dear students, during the study of the cell and its molecular movement, the life process, you have heard the word that is osmosis, and you have heard the word that is osmoregulations. My dear students, osmosis is performed by the semi-permeable membrane of the cells. So as you know, all the blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, they composed of the cell membrane and cell organelles, as well as different other tissues like areolar tissue that are the extra tissue, and these tissues are also having the cell membrane, cell content. Therefore, these areolar tissues, what you have studied in the class 9th, in the chapter of tissue, that areolar tissues are the spaces, these tissues provide the spaces for the extraction of the different types of tissue fluid. These areolar tissue are the spaces that is provided for the collecting different tissue fluid, either from the blood vessels or from the lymphatic vessels. And these tissue fluids are the reserve tissue fluid. These are the reserve fluid that contains blood cells, WBC, RBC, lymphocytes, and other organic inorganic substances which are required into the vessels for the transportation. Now here these spaces provide the collection of the tissue fluid, and these tissue fluid, the movement of these tissue fluid or the movement of these body fluid into the blood vessels, these blood vessels, by the process of osmoregulation. When osmosis takes place means if the requirement of these fluid inside the blood vessels, inside the blood cells, then it will get diffused, it get transferred to the blood vessels, or if blood vessels are having the higher concentration, then it get diffused into these tissue fluid, these areolar tissues. Similarly, if the concentration inside the lymphatic vessels is higher, then it get transferred to these areolar tissues, and if concentration of the fluid inside these lymphatic vessels or blood vessels is low, then the transfer of these tissue fluid takes place inside these vessels, either blood vessels or lymphatic vessels. So my dear students, you have studied about the circulatory system, blood vascular system, flow of the blood inside the heart, flow of the fluid inside the lymphatic vessels, that consisting different types of lymphocytes, and that consists the acquired immune system. So these tissue fluid are very important as far as the immune system is concerned, as well as the formation of WBC, RBC, wherever it takes place, it comes inside this reservoir of the fluid in between the areolar tissues. So these areolar tissues are meant for the collection of the excess amount of fluid, and further it get transferred into the such a vessels, either blood capillaries, blood vessels, blood capillaries, or capillaries of the lymphatic vessels. So this is very important topic, my dear students, as far as the flow of the fluid inside the body is concerned. As you have studied in the beginning about the life process, that the molecular movement or the movement of the essential required substance from one place to other place, that is the sign and symptom of the life, and this life get regulated by the osmoregulations of the substances. So here you are looking in this diagram, look it carefully. These are the tissue fluid, blood capillaries, lymphatic vessels, what you are looking, and these are the boundaries of the areolar tissue. Areolar tissue means the space between the different tissues, different organs. Suppose the space between the lungs and heart, and the space between the liver and lungs, space between the two kidneys, spaces between the digestive tract, digestive system, and excretory system, the spaces between the reproductive system and other associated organs. So these are the spaces which are occupied by the areolar tissues. And what are the areolar tissues? Areolar tissues are the reservoir for the collection of the different types of the fluid, and these fluid are called tissue fluid. The significance of this transferring the tissue fluid from one to other vessel, that will be very important in the process of excretion, in the process of reabsorption, which you will study later on after this topic. My dear students, the topic of the transportation has been concluded with this movement of the tissue fluid, which the topic transportation was consisting of the transportation of fluid inside the plant body, active transport, passive transport, the transportation of the blood and essential substances inside the blood vessels in human through the blood vascular system, the blood flow inside the heart and blood vessels, blood pressure, double circulation in between the lungs and heart. All these things you have studied, and you have also having the certain tasks to learn the important things of the transportation. Along with that, you have to also learn about these about the movement of these required substances, whether they are the cells or they are the organic, inorganic substance, from blood vessels to lymphatic vessels, from lymphatic vessels to blood vessels, from blood vessels to different tissues, different organs, and from different organs to the blood vessels, from the lymphatic vessels to the different organs, and from the different organs to these lymphatic vessels. So my dear students, thank you for watching this video, and you have to learn it, because this is very important. This is important as this is the base things of the transportation of the required material. Thank you very much.